And welcome, sports fans, to CrossIceFeed here at the Prince William Ice Center. I'm John Baranowski. We got a great game for you today as the Atlanta Knights come for the second of two games here in this weekend of USPHL Elite League Hockey at the Potomac Patriots. Last night, the Atlanta Knights beat the Potomac Patriots by a score of 6-4, despite their rather shortened bench, basically coming off of a bad penalty on the goaltender, Dustin Moyer. Was I right with Moyer?
Yes, you were.
Right, with Moyer stepping out to get an interference call, only to be scored on just moments later. So today, Philip Park is in between the pipes, and we'll see if the Patriots can change their fortunes. We'll send it up to the broadcast booth with David Stearns and Brian Schrems next on CrossIceFeed.
Welcome, everybody, to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. David Stearns with Brian Schrems as we get set for this Sunday morning's matchup between the Atlanta Knights and your Potomac Patriots. Game 2 for this elite USPHL contest, as last night, boy, we saw a heck of a comeback from the Patriots, tying it up 4-4 with just under 6 minutes to go in the third period. And then a messy scramble behind the Patriots' net led to a delayed call, a scoring play by the Knights, and then a power play goal to seal the deal, 6-4 Atlanta.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. The Patriots didn't have themselves a bad game whatsoever. They came out flat the first period and a half, and then they just opened it up and just poured it on a depleted Atlanta Knights bench. Certainly didn't help the cause for the junior Knights to maintain what they had, but to be honest with you, I didn't think they were that bad the second half of the game. No. They poured it on when they needed to, but it comes down to discipline and the giveaways last night. There were 4 giveaways leading to 4 goals. It's textbook hockey. You can't do that. Yeah, and just the shortened bench of Atlanta. We are already given the game to Potomac just by looking at that bench. But in the end, their key players came out to play, and they did quite well. Santa Maria being one of them. Cole Stallard the other. Yeah, Cole Stallard as well. And from top to bottom, Atlanta, they showed up. Their guys who needed to show up showed up. So, well, we're going to throw it into the opening festivities here as we have Sunday morning of Super Bowl Sunday, warming you up with some hockey before we got the what they're terming as the Ice Bowl in New Jersey, not New York. The big game, as we'll call it appropriately here, but the big game right now at hand is the elite matchup. The winner of this one will claim 6th place as their own, as they are both tied at 30 points apiece. Stay tuned here on the CrossIceFeed as we give you Atlanta versus Potomac.
This is our side business. We both have other jobs. So contract you to do this. Yeah. So we do this. Next year we pick up Josh Mason, Nova, and he does UMBC. And what else do you guys do? Just the only thing you guys do? Do you do other things? Nope, just hockey for right now. We may do football at some point, but we have sports. We can do all sports, but our niche right now is hockey. Cool. Yeah. So is this like what's the name of your company? CrossIceFeed. Oh, cool. So what type of guests? Yeah. How many guys in the company? 2 to 5. Yeah. Depending on any area. You're local right here in this area, like Woodbridge or DC metro area. Baltimore, DC, and I traveled down the road last weekend from Virginia Tech. So. You guys have a business card? I left my wallet in my car, but I can catch you. It's not like I'm ex-military, but we get a lot of media.
This USPHL
It's interesting to me.
between the Atlanta Knights and your Potomac Patriots.
It's a small town.
And now the starting lineup.
It's got a big feel to it.
At left wing, number 21, Max Gretzky.
No. Okay. That's
At center, number 28, Cole Stallard. At right wing, number 17, Alec Morris. At left defense, number 11, Ivan Rodriguez.
Government employee or contractor? Government employee. Cool. I'm retired military, like 28 years. Okay.
At right defense, number 3, Zach Dixon.
Okay.
At right defense, the ending goal, number 1, Will Garland. Coaching the Knights is Ralph Barrett, assisted by Scott Nolan. And now the starting lineup for your Potomac Patriots.
And the Yays.
At left wing number 2, Tyler Nolan. At center number 52, Michael Carr. At right wing number 71, Chris Howland. At left defense number 7, Ian Edgington.
Who's got a ton of edge.
Number 22, Justin Mendoza. And in goal, number 29, Philip Park. Coaching the Patriots is R.J. Ziegler, assistant Mike McDowell. Now, if you can please
Anthem, opening face-off. Stay tuned. Here on the Cross Ice Feed. Let's play some hockey. As always, we thank our servicemen and women around the world who protect us here at home and our freedoms. We thank you. This morning's starting goaltenders brought to you by MyTech Auto. Check them out on the web at MyTech Auto Inc. to schedule your appointment today. Trems, who do we have starting this morning?
Junior Knights have put Will Arlen in net today, a 1-1 record on the season, which doesn't seem right since he's played 22 games. But he's got a .280 goals against average and an .89 save percentage. On the other end, Philip Park filling in this morning, 7-7 on the season, a .410 goals against average and a .90 save percentage.
And those are your MyTech Automotive starting goalies.
And some quick changes right off the bat. As I was doing the read, they changed the starting lineup from McDonald and Schultz on defense to what you see with Edgington and Mendoza. So nothing like last-minute changes in the coaching.
We try our best to stay on top of it, you know. It is what it is.
We're Stat Boy.
We're Stat Boy.
That kid's been missing all season.
I know. And the face-off one back by Atlanta. And away we go. We're just underway here in Woodbridge, Virginia, as this one goes back to Mendoza. Mendoza squeezing it through the legs there of Morris. As it goes through center now for Howland. Over to the near side boards for Tyler Nolan. Nolan on his backhand, feeding it to the front, trying to find Howland. But it's steered aside by the keeper, who is Will Arlen. And through center now, breaking pass. It's Cole Stallard trying to go in on Park there. As the pass a little bit out of his reach as Edgington's trying to play it now along those far boards. And it's played out through center now for Mikey Carr, trying to get around Ivan Rodriguez. Rodriguez staying with him quite well and strips the puck away from him. Over to the near side now for Alec Morris. Morris through center, has no one to connect there. The intended target was Max Rasmussen. It goes all the way back for Carter Schultz. Off the boards, turned over. A chance now for the Knights with Santa Maria. That's Chris Santa Maria, and we'll have a delayed call here.
Cross check.
That's going to the Patriots for a cross check. Makima is, or I beg your pardon, Kennemine, quite pleased with that as he taps his stick. Makima's on a different team, that's for sure.
I was going to make a comment, but that was rudely interrupted. I was going to say that the game last night was well disciplined. There were very few penalties, very few opportunities with the man advantage for either team, and well, here we are. So I'll just go ahead and shut my mouth for the rest of the day.
You were rudely interrupted by the referee. That's what that was.
That's what that was.
Off of the corner it goes. First man advantage, 1907 mark here. Only 53 seconds in, we'll have a man advantage for Atlanta as this one gets popped out into the protective netting. The clear protective netting, which is fairly new here.
Yes, it helps out tremendously too, doesn't it?
For sure. A lot clearer on the feed. The cross-ice feed.
What a segue. It's like you stay up at night writing this stuff.
Yeah, you and I are finishing each other's
coffee.
Face-off, one up by the Patriots, but it'll be Dumont that'll glove this one out of the air. He'll play it to the opposite side there for Zach Dixon. Over to the near side now for Rasmussen, ahead for Stallard. Stallard across the blue line. Pops it to the net. Oh, what a great save by Park, who kicked out the pad. Great set up to the front to Santa Maria, and this one's cleared down the length of the ice. 90 seconds to kill. Park already getting tested early in this one. And a great shorthanded chance here for Cam Smith. Looking for somebody to trail in with him. It's all by himself now. He's 1 against 4.
He's killing time, though.
And he's doing a fantastic job of it as it comes over to the near side. Stallard working it along with Dixon. Ahead now for Rasmussen. Rasmussen across the line. He'll swing it around the horn all the way back past Santa Maria over to Dixon along the half boards. Down to that corner. And back and forth they go. Dixon up top. Over to the near side for Dumont. Dumont into the slot. Trying to set up Santa Maria. He sticked that one out of the air over to the near corner now. He's trying to shovel it up top, but he'll opt to go backwards as he's got Rasmussen working with him. Rasmussen getting tied up into the boards there. We got a bit of a hold there. I believe it's Cam Smith that's being held up. That's Carr, 2 minutes for cross-checking. a shot just missing the glove of Park. Goes wide over to the far boards now for Dixon. He'll backhand that one down to Santa Maria, and the return pass out of his reach, and it'll clear out into the neutral zone.
It's pretty remarkable to see the transformation in Cam Smith's game in the 2 years that we've got to know him. Good two-way player now, very responsible, and coach trusts him with the penalty kill. He's back and forth up and down the ice. Kind of reminds me of a Marion Hossa type, can play both roles.
Oh, and Howland had an opportunity for a breakaway. Now it was Gerke working with him in tandem here. No, here comes the chance. Howland had it stripped away from him from behind there from Cole Stallard. And it's cleared out to the neutral zone. Stephen Gerke with it now. Gerke trying to pull away with it here. And Howland gets tripped up. We'll have a delayed call and a hard check there. And Atlanta will touch up the puck here. And the Patriots will have an opportunity with 17 minutes left here in the first going to man advantage. Atlanta's 0 for 1. Let's see if the Patriots can bank one in.
Yeah,
no score.
Good forward check by the Patriots with that penalty. Mikey Carr served the full 2 minutes. They killed it off. Looked pretty good. Going back to Cam Smith, just getting dirty down in the corner down there, taking on 4 guys by himself, killing off a good 10-15 seconds. That's what Coach wants to see. It's going to be sad to see him not in a uniform next year with the Patriots.
Up top to the blue line, McDonald. Great keep there as he almost lost control of it there. A weird pass from Howland. Fed to the front.
Penalty to number 3, Zach Dixon. 2 minutes for tripping. Dixon, 2 for tripping on the CrossIceFeed power play.
In the corner it goes. Skurlik trying to kick it along there. He's getting some support. That support coming from the captain, Jake Wensley. Wensley working with Skurlik up top to Carr. Back over to Skurlik. Skurlik had to hop over his stick. He'll recover. We have 90 seconds left on the man advantage. 16:30 left here in the first. No score. And tied up there is Howland. Skurlik will reach in there to help. And it's Goliath that went down. And it comes up to the blue line. Slowed down by McDonald. So it doesn't go the full length of the ice, but it'll catch up with it. Just inside his own blue line. Over to the near side of the light. Nice cross-ice feed over to Carr. Carr looking. Finds an option top the umbrella. McDonald takes a shot. Steered aside easily by Arlen. And it's Skurlik looking for options here. So he brings it up top again to McDonald, who winds up, takes a shot, scores! What a laser! E-I-E-I-O, McDonald putting it home on a power play.
Mentioned his name yesterday quite a bit. He had a number of opportunities where he pinched up in the play. His offensive presence is being felt this weekend for sure. Picked up a point in yesterday's game, opens the scoring in today's game. That's 1-0 Patriots. Nice use of their man advantage there, Stearns.
Yeah, and that was the one thing I mentioned last night about seeing him for the first time in a long time, being from the New York Bobcats recently and playing last year with the Patriots. The one thing I missed about him most was that power play, being quarterback and taking those point shots, creating opportunities. Sometimes they just find their way in.
Shoot the puck.
That's the old adage.
My favorite hockey tip.
Patriots goal! Scored by number 65, Kevin McDonald. Assisted by number 71, Chris Howland. And number 44, Nick Skurlik. That's McDonald from Howland and Skurlik. A CrossIceFeed power play goal at 15:52.
Gerke overskates the puck, and now it's Miller going to battle down in the near corner. Thayer will pinch in to support. And walking away with it is Rasmussen, faking out Gerke, but almost losing the puck in the process as he gets the pass off for Dumont. Dumont pitchforks that one ahead, but it'll be slapped right back in by Ludeman on the correct side of the red line, and they'll get some changes out there as Jonas Glatt comes in hard there. As he takes Rodriguez to the boards. But the puck squirts free, and it's Elliott peeling away with it now on his backhand ahead for Chris Santa Maria. And this one skips over the stick of Cam Smith, and this one will be ruled an icing with 14:46 left here in the first. Patriots hockey sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute in Fairfax, Virginia. Visit sjinstitute.com for more details on family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic assistance from Dr. Maria Schaefer and Dr. Felix Yeskin. That's sjinstitute.com, the Spine and Joint Institute. Face off to the left of Park, a screen shot. This one goes airborne, deflected through, bouncing puck, picked away by Santa Maria at the slot. Backhands it to Elliott with a shot. Park the save, no rebound coming. As Kanamine is posted up front, trying to bank it through the 5-hole.
If you're looking for your Patriots killers, it's Stallard and Santa Maria. Ever since we've been calling Patriots games, we've been calling their names far too often. So,
yeah,
good strategy for today's game is to keep those guys in check. Dixon, too. Plays like a forward up in the point there.
Up to the blue line, keeps it in. No, it's going to bank off the body of Elijah Spoon.
That's a knee call. I'd be careful.
Yeah, he got away with one there, and I think the crowd knows it too. Logan Nasser with it now on his back end, getting away from a check from Santa Maria, but the puck goes ahead and cleared out in the neutral zone as the Patriots get a last-second change out there. Almost had too many men on the ice. Mendoza clears it around the horn, over to the far corner, chased down by Kennemine. Kennemine dropping it down low. Dixon worried about the check, so the puck goes past for Goliath. Dixon will get it back, bounces off his body. Fortunately for them, they had a nice player waiting at the top of the circle who goes off on a change, and that was Kennemine. Santa Maria across the line here, looking for Elliott to go to the net. So he's doing some work by himself, and he gets it off to the point. And it's Rasmussen looking for a lane, takes a high shot, and it goes into the dasher over to the near side boards where it's chased down by Carr. Carr putting on some speed here, puts on the brakes. They'll have to go over to the near side, over to Edgington. Edgington up to Smith, no, out of his reach. Dumont will poke it right back in, and Carr will have to go back down for the chase. Mendoza looking, high glass. Uses it effectively as he clears it out in the neutral zone. A clearing attempt by the Knights foiled on the first try, but the second try will come in on the near side for Morris. Morris trying to set it up to the front as Max Rasmussen was going towards the net. Comes up to the blue line, kept in there, tight again by Dumont. And it's Rasmussen on the tail of Edgington. Edgington will put the pass along the far boards for Howland with a pass over for Mikey Carr. Almost an opportunity to go all alone on goal. He looks for the trailer. He found the pass to Tyler Nolan, but the Knights will pick it off and put it out through the neutral zone. It's center red. And the Patriots will go D-to-D in their own zone and set up a breakout here with McDonald, who has the lone goal in this game on the power play, a CrossIceFeed power play goal. Around the 15-minute mark in this first. So we're down to 12:40 left in the first. And it is 1-0 Patriots. It's behind the back pass nicely by Nolan, but nobody was there to connect as this one's cleared all the way down to the Patriots zone. Chased down by Kevin McDonald. Whoa! He lives dangerously, folks. Spinning it around in front of his own net. Allen with a pass ahead now for Cam Smith. The ever so shifty forward here. Committed to Dartmouth University, or Dartmouth College, I beg your pardon. As this one goes airborne on top of the net, sitting there on the shelf, and we'll whistle it dead. 12-14 left here in the first. It is Dartmouth College. This game a university title, but yeah, great story about Cam Smith, you know, having some time this season to play for the Johnstown Tomahawks on his off weekends. And he never stops training, he never stops playing, and he's ripped. I mean, he probably has 1% body fat at most.
Well, he takes after us, so we were obviously the influence that he needed.
Even Ryan Shepard to our right here. Yeah.
Just some fit individuals up in the press box.
And John and Phil, they're hitting the gym a lot too. You know, they probably have about 5% body fat, so they could do better.
It's physically impossible.
I know.
Even T.O. doesn't have 5% body fat.
We give ourselves a little too much credit.
Not enough.
Not enough? Okay.
Not enough.
Swung around over to the near side.
CrossIceFeed.
Yeah, CrossIceFeed. Oh, the trend nowadays, CrossFit. Oh, my goodness. Here's Cohen with it in the neutral zone. Over for Kennemine, and it's backhanded towards Park. He easily puts that one aside here now as he comes over to the near boards. Looking for a point opportunity. Zach Dixon takes his shot. Oh, he had that blocker corner, but it just goes a couple of inches wide there. As Ivan Yvonne, I beg your pardon, Rodriguez.
I'm not a Yankees guy. Or who was he with? Texas.
There you go.
Pudge.
Smith trying to clear it in deep, but it got in the way there. It was Alec Morris's stick over to the near side for Cole Stallard. Stallard trying to get around Ludeman. Ludeman stayed with him quite well, forcing him up top to the point. Turns over the puck in the process, and a pass now for Gerke. Oh, just out of his reach. Ivan Rodriguez working in tandem there with Will Arlen as they clear it out in front of the Atlanta bench. And it's poked in by Gerke, but not deep enough there. And it comes over to the near side boards. Backhanded by Ludeman up along the high glass. Skurlik will have it, and he tries to clear it in. Gerke is just a step, or I beg your pardon, Skurlik was just a step offside. Glatt will tag up. Now Gerke's still offside, but no matter. It's cleared all the way down by the Knights into the Patriots zone. Nice play there by Ludeman, who interrupted the play. Cole Stallard trying to get some momentum here. But instead it's back the other way. Stephen Gerke going in the other direction. Sent around the horn. Nick Skurlik going in there hard. Over to the near boards. Tied up with his man. So the puck goes out of their reach, and it's Elliott that'll play it ahead now. Tries to slap it in, but it's blocked by Logan Nasser. Takes it back the other way. Trying to catch Atlanta on a change there. Nasser looking on his backhand. Oh, that one went through the goal mouth over to the other side. Along the half boards. Turnaround shot fed to the front, but it's blocked by Goliath. And a shot from the far circle blocked on the first try. Logan Nasser in the slot. Nice pass there. Backhand. Oh, my goodness. Skurlik had Sean Miller on the back door. but he couldn't slam it home. And it's kept in there by the Patriots. Coming in at the blue line there is Nasser, trying to work with Skrlik, but it's peeled away.
Good keep.
Nice keep there. Miller winds up, takes his shot, misses the glove side, and along the side of the net. Reaching out for it is Will Arlen, who is, oh man, seeing a lot of activity in up in his grill there. 9:33 left in the first. 1-0 Patriots, almost 2-0.
Pats are buzzing right now. Just good pressure, good forward checking going on right now. And good efforts by forwards and defenders, keeping the puck inside the zone, keeping that pressure on the Junior Knights.
And a shot right through traffic goes on. Goal is Arlen steered that one aside, kept in there by McDonald. But an effort along the glass by Dixon, gets it out through center for Elliott. Elliott looking for a pass through center for Cohen, but it goes just wide. Cohen, a former Patriot, playing some Empire level hockey here a few years back. Unfortunately, he was out the one game we demoed here, February 3 years ago. But he was on that roster.
3 years ago.
Yeah, talking about that, huh? This is our second full season with them. We called one game at the tail end of their final season, having just an Empire team, and then building out to the EJHL South, and then eventually merging in now with the EJHL, becoming the USPHL.
Try and follow that if you can.
Yeah. At least it's easy to follow at the elite level. You just got a north and a south. Nice cut off there by Mikey Carr across the blue line along the near side boards inside Atlanta territory. A nice feed to Howland. Howland takes his shot through traffic and it's kicked aside. I believe Morris got a piece of that. And it's cleared out. Home run pass there for Santa Maria.
Bench.
Chris Santa Maria almost got cleared to the bench by the the height-depleted Nick Ludeman. He talked about it in the Patriots playback, you know. Deception on the size. Here comes a shot. Funny bounce there. Nolan pulling the trigger off of Rodriguez. Rebound picked up. Howland to Carr. He shoots. Oh, ding fries are done right at the post and crossbar. Oh, man. This score should be 4-0 at this rate. Just the way they're putting them on. Just a couple inches this way, a couple inches that way. Oh, man.
Coach has got to be happy with his efforts so far. This is a much different team than we saw yesterday.
Rasmussen takes his shot, stick to side by Park and a hard check. Mendoza. Boy, does that kid deliver or what? This one snagged out of the air by Park and he holds on.
Rasmussen's been on the wrong end of many hits this weekend so far. He got buried yesterday. I can't remember who it was, but he got a open ice check delivered to him right out here that was just thunderous.
Oh, I you know, it's bugging me now because I remember exactly which hit you're talking about. And a shot through traffic, saved by Park. He's having trouble there with the rebound, but he does hold on with the paw.
I'm going to get an interview with Park. I know we don't usually interview goalies in between intermissions.
Don't do it.
But I at least want to get a word from Park as to what's going on with his pads.
Okay, just ask him as an aside.
I want to ask him what generation he got those from.
Hey, don't knock them. Those pads are amazing.
That's what I'm saying.
They are.
I love them.
Just trying to find out what era they are. Like, are they recents or are they redos?
Let's put it this way. When I play my Be a Pro with the Columbus Blue Jackets, I look a lot like that.
Do you have a 99 attribute stat?
You got to build your own now. It's not that
loose.
easy anymore.
Oh.
Quick whistle.
Quick whistle there, guys. I thought he was going to pop that over the top of Arley. It was sprawling.
And really, there never should have been a stoppage. You didn't have it covered. It was not out of sight.
Well, I guess the referee was on the wrong side of the cage for that one. He was over along the near side.
Phil said that Philip Park plays better than I do in my Be a Pro.
Oh.
He's not wrong. I imagine that Park swears less, too.
Over to the near side boards and out. Mendoza will have to retrieve it at center. Goes back. He'll find it over to Edgington. And it misses everybody here. Intended target was Wensley. No icing. Cam Smith's there first. And Smith curling it around over to the corner for Wensley. Wensley looking at options. Over to the near side he goes. Over to Logan Nasser. Nasser trying to get it back down to Wensley, but it gets caught up in the feet of Dixon. And Dixon looking for the pass. He takes it in backwards. Stallard did, but no offside as it goes off into the corner. Couldn't get a solid hold on it there to break on net on a breakaway as this one's fed into the slot. Turnaround shot. What a great effort by Cole Stallard. He got the shot away.
How he did, I have no idea. He was down to one knee.
Morris keeping it in there. A couple of pokes from Nasser, but he gets banged into the boards there by Wensley. And it's out through center for Dixon.
Physicality's up this game, too. Just hitting everything
he played
left
that
and right.
puck. That should have been too many men. There's the call. They caught it. Yeah, Rasmussen was going off the ice there, and he got tagged there with the too many men.
Another opportunity here. 1 for 1 on the power play so far. McDonald with a blistering shot from the point, beating the goaltender 5-hole. Will Arlen had no chance on that one.
6:15 left here in the first. Patriots up 1-0 as we go back on a CrossIceFeed power play. Over to the far boards, Glatt cycling it down low. Looking to the front. That is Nolan. Up top to Mendoza. Mendoza looking for a lane. The shot goes through. They score! Boom! Shakalaka 2-0 Patriots.
Edgington from the point throws it at the net. A deflection just puts it gently under the stick of Cameron Smith, and I don't think it gets any easier than that, Stearns.
Just 15 seconds into the man advantage, Cam Smith. Boy, we're going to miss this guy, but we'll put him up for us. Well, he's got a few games left here.
Put a dent in those record books, and
he's got a banner behind the bench.
He does.
Get another one, eh?
Atlanta Knights penalty, a bench minor for too many men on the ice at 6:15 on the CrossIceFeed power play. Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 3, Cameron Smith. Assisted by number 7, Ian Edgington. And number 22, Justin Mendoza. That's Smith from Edgington and Mendoza at 6 minutes. A CrossIceFeed power play goal.
Out through center ice, and it goes back over behind Park, and it'll be Kevin McDonald surveying his options. McDonald had the first goal on the power play with a laser point shot. Cam Smith with a nice feed to redirect through the front, beating Arlen. Wide open net, makes it 2-0. Up top, Skurlik with a shot, missing the glove of Arlen. Rodriguez running around over to the half boards. Glatt doing work by himself there. He's got Stallard to contend with. Goes over to the near side now for Morris. He kicks it back. He picked up there by Dumont. Rodriguez back to Dumont. Dumont off the boards, kept in there by Glatt on his backhand, and almost hits the goaltender on the bench there. That would be Prevet from last night.
Prevet had his fair share last night. Let's give him a break this morning.
Yeah, all right. Hey, everybody, we are the CrossIceFeed. You can follow us on Twitter at CrossIceFeed. We had a great conversation last night with Alex Sokich on some equipment things that we can consider for the future. But also like us on Facebook. We definitely appreciate
I thought it was really great that Sokich offered to purchase those cameras for us.
Yeah, that was so nice of him.
That was a really sweet offer, and we're going to have to take him up on that.
All right, we will. Uh-oh, Nolan going toe-to-toe there with Dumont. We got a high stick call here, so the face-off will come all the way back inside the Patriots zone. Patriots hockey proudly sponsored by the Hutzler family and the Prince William Ice Center, located here in Woodbridge, Virginia, 5180 Dal Boulevard in Woodbridge. PWIce.com for more information on public skates, skating lessons, and much, much more. Prince William Ice Center. And it goes over to the far corner for James Thayer. Thayer through center, a bouncing pass there. Did not make it onto the tape. With Mikey Carr, who is graciously awaiting it. And this one is called on the icing. Obviously, that puck that was lodged up there last night had
I went and
taken
got
a
it.
fall. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
You climbed up there and got it?
Yeah.
Spider Shrems over here.
Pat shorthanded with Dr. Felix Yeskin in the box. 2 minutes for looking so good.
4:10 left here in the first 2-0. Patriots. Over to the near side boards inside Patriots territory, but it's stripped away by Mikey Carr. Mikey Carr peeling away through center now with a pass ahead for Howland. Howland makes a move, comes in. Oh, ding! Fries are done. How many times can we mark up the post? Oh, man. Those red posts are going to be rubber black real soon here. And a backhand feed. Alec Morris trying to find it through the traffic. And they score. I believe that was Santa Maria who squeezed it through. Short side, far post. Beating Park, and they close the gap within one. Patriots still holding on to a 2-1 lead.
Call his name at the Empire level, call his name at the elite level. I mean, these brothers, these Santa Maria brothers are a force to be reckoned with out there. Just all around excellent hockey players.
Compare them to the D2 Liberty University Docksteaders. Yeah, it's the brother tandem and the Sedines at the Vancouver level, and you know, and even the Stalls, if you will, but they're not on the same
Which stall?
the same organization. But yeah, it depends.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah, I thought we decided there was 4.
Are there 4?
There are 4.
Okay. There's probably a 5th one somewhere.
Mark, Jordan, Eric, and
Tim.
Jared. Yep. Jared's the one we always forget about. He's still coming up.
Quick question. Rasmussen, 21, got that goal, didn't he? Because the ref said 21.
We thought Santa Maria.
He said 21, and then he said 71. So
You're cutting in and out there, John, but sorry. Here comes Cam Smith in on goal, and he loses control, but there he got tripped up.
We don't have a 71 on our...
that's what I thought. I'm going with 21.
Okay. Offside, Atlanta.
Atlanta Knights goal scored by number 21, Max Rasmussen, assisted by number 7, Chris Santamaria, and number 3, Zach Dixon. That's Rasmussen from Santa Maria and Dixon at 3:36.
Okay, we got it all cleared up there. Face off in front of the Patriots bench. Over to the near side for Rasmussen. Around the horn, it goes over, back behind the cage, slowed up there by Carter Schultz. Kicked ahead there by Spoon. Jonas Glad, who passes it over to an open wing. He'll chase it down himself. Dixon pokes it ahead, but it's kept in there by Spoon. Jonas Glad in the no man's land there. We'll try to predict what's going on there. Oh, we'll find out here. It'll be Rasmussen with it now through center. Ahead for Cohen. Cohen across the line. He bumps into Schultz. Good morning. There comes out front. Staller trying to settle it down. And it'll squeeze past everybody out to the neutral zone. Tossed back over to the near side boards, but it'll be taken by McDonald. The toss ahead there, trying to find Spoon, but it'll be Stallard on his backhand across the line. Whoa, man, he loses his footing there as he broke the twig of McDonald. He owes him $300. That stick was not cheap. I'm just kidding. And it's cleared in the far corner of the Atlanta zone, and it bounces around for Dumont. Dumont over to the near side for Stallard. Cole Stallard looking for options there. He finds Kennemeyer with a shot, and it gets deflected wide. A diving effort there. I don't know if he was diving or if he got hit at the same time. It was momentum was going in one direction. Ludeman back in that far corner of his own zone. He'll have to opt to go to the near side. Charging ahead now. Stops, turns, loses his footing, but he still gets the pass over to the blue line there, trying to hook up with the winger. But nobody was in the vicinity at the time, and a pass here. Santa Maria all alone takes a shot off the side of the net. Whoa, and a wraparound try and another save there. I believe Park kicked that one out. Up top of the blue line, bounces through, and Atlanta trying to settle it through with a shot from Kennemeyer that just goes wide. Over the far corner, over to the half porch. Dixon down low, trying to find it over to Santa Maria, but it goes to Kennemeyer. Back over to Santa Maria, but it'll be turned over and picked away by Nick Skurlik. Skurlik dropping it there for Gerke. Skurlik will have another go at it there as it was left loose out in the neutral zone. Here comes the chance for Nasser, in on goal. Oh, and a save by Arlen. Rebound up top and a backhand shot by Gerke. Another save by Arlen. Fed to the front, and Gerke wasn't there in time as Kennemeyer will pick it up along the half boards. Kept in there by Edgington. Pops it around Kennemeyer, but picking it up behind him is Dixon, and he'll take it out over to the near side for Santa Maria. Santa Maria can't get around the 2 Patriots in the way. That's Mendoza and Carr. And it's Rasmussen up top. Over to Dixon. Oh, he gets crushed, but a shot away, no less. But a save by Park on the end. Mendoza, far boards. Gerke backhands it out off the front of his bench. There goes blue line to blue line, and now it's going to go all the way down the length of the ice. No icing. Mendoza is back there already. 1 year shot of the neutral zone, and that'll do it. Time expired. Didn't even realize we were down to the end of the period. All this back and forth excitement. And we have a 2-1 game. Potomac up on Atlanta here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia. David Stearns with Brian Schrems, Ryan Shepard up here in the broadcast booth, John Baranowski and Philip Prevost down in the timekeeper's box. We'll get John with our scorekeepers update in just a few moments' time here on the Cross Ice Feed.
Welcome back, sports fans. John Baranowski here for your scorekeepers update. The tale of the tape so far is power play goals. The Patriots have both of theirs on the man advantage. Calls for tripping, and then a too many men on the ice leads to a Patriot goal by number 65, Kevin McDonald stepping up tall there, assisted by Howland and Nick Skurlick. And then the second goal came about 10 minutes later, again on the power play from Cameron Smith, assisted by Edgington and Mendoza. But the Atlanta Knights would not go quietly into this good morning. They have the score from Max Rasmussen with the assist from Santa Maria and Zach Dixon at 3:36. So if Atlanta can stay out of the box, this game could be much, much different. The man advantage has been very good to the Patriots, and we'll see if that continues throughout this morning contest.
Yeah, they seem to have a better flow today. I don't know if they got a good night's rest or what, but they seem more with it. And, you know, they're hitting a lot of posts, a lot of crossbars. They're hitting the targets there. They're just a couple inches off. Easily early on, I could have said that this one should have been 4-0. But what's preventing them from capitalizing other than the post in that? I mean, is Atlanta just waking up now and then they're turning it around, or? No,
I think the biggest thing is simply that it's puck luck again, but we're seeing it here at the elite level rather than the Empire level. They have numerous plays. You had one situation where they missed a wide open cage, and you were going wild, and we realized, like, was there a shot on that? And the answer was no.
No.
4 attempts, no shots on goal. Stuff like that hurts. You got to make sure you can get that puck on the net, take the extra moment and get the aim down. Sometimes having that put in the right place is more important than the timing. So it's just a matter of what they can work out from there. See how the bounces go. If some bounces go their way, it works out much better. With the shortened bench, the Patriots should have walked away with a win last night, especially after the big comeback that was cut short by the penalty and the goal. If the Patriots can keep out of any situation like that, keep the momentum on their side, things can certainly be much better today.
All right. Well, you know, before we get to Shrem's interview, let's talk here about the chatter on the bench. You know, last night it was a deflating loss, especially after that Dustin Moyer penalty and the subsequent goal, and then the goal on the power play that resulted thereafter. Those 2 goals, I mean, they really shut them down. How do they sound today on the bench?
It's a lot more upbeat. There was a lot of joking and stuff going on. Traffic piling up, if you will, for the introductions of people just trying to get off the bench, get their sticks put away, and so on. And they just seem very jovial this morning. Very jovial, and we'll see if it keeps up. That certainly will help.
All right, we got Shrems with an interview. Thanks, John. We'll talk to you in the next period. Let's go down to Shrems, who's got Ian Edgington. Shremsy.
First intermission here with Ian Edgington. Ian, outside of that late tally, you guys pretty much dominated that period. A much different team than we saw yesterday. Talk a little bit about what happened overnight and what went on in that first period to switch things around for you guys.
Well, I think we were more prepared this morning for our game. We really need to get this win. We were all just hustling last period, and we were getting pucks to the net, traffic in front, and lucky enough for 2 to get in the net.
It's no big secret that they're 2 big forces, Santa Maria and Stallard. They're pretty offensive-minded, and they're putting it to you guys this weekend. As a defender, what are you trying to do to keep them in check?
Just watch the body and play good gap control, and good things will happen if you do that.
Anything switching up on the power play? We noticed that you're out there first unit. Are you guys trying something different, or are you guys just out there a little bit of a change for today?
A little bit of a change today. We're just trying to get the defense to shoot more pucks to the net, and it's working right now.
Luck in the second.
All right, thank you.
Hopefully much the same here in the second period. Turns just a few minutes before it begins. Patriots up 2-1 here at the Prince William Ice Center.
All right, thanks, Shrems. Welcome back, everybody, to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. David Stearns with Brian Shrems and John Baranowski, Philip Prevost, and Ryan Shepard. The 5 of us, with our powers combined, we are not Captain Planet. We are CrossIceFeed at CrossIceFeed.com as we are getting set for the second period action between the Potomac Patriots and the Atlanta Junior Knights. Patriots holding on to a 2-1 lead. We do apologize if we have a bit of a pixelated picture here. This is not in our control. I'll be right back. I gotta check something. Oh no, it clears up from time to time. I'm not sure what that is.
Well, in worst case scenario, we just take some footage from ice hockey for the Nintendo Entertainment System and play that.
Now, are you the fat guy, the skinny guy, or the medium guy?
The whole team of fat guys. There's no other way to play it.
You're going for power over speed,
for
huh?
For America, Shrems.
Power over speed. I like the balanced attack. I'm a realist.
It's good to have a good mix. You got to have one skinny guy in there sometimes.
Face off, dead center.
And is won by the Knights as they peel away with it. Bear with us, folks, on the feed. We do apologize for the choppiness, but we'll try to stay with it here as the Patriots are breaking out of their own zone. No penalties on the board to carry over. Atlanta's going to carry it back in with Rodriguez. I beg your pardon. That is Rasmussen. Comes out. The neutral zone for Mendoza. Over to the near side for Nolan. Nolan into the corner. Nolan working with Howland down low. Howland trying to squeeze it over behind the cage, but it comes over to the near side for Atlanta. That pops in front of the Patriots bench. Patriots bench all on their feet. Definitely giving support to their guys out there on the ice. Over to the near side for Mendoza.
Outside of that goal by Atlanta there at the end of the period is a pretty dominating performance by the Patriots, and probably should have been 6-0 with all the posts that they hit.
Yeah, you're not kidding. There comes back. Howland with a shot. Can't find its way past Dixon, who was in the way of it. Over to the near side for Atlanta. And it's picked off by Logan Nasser, who gets checked hard there by Morris, and it comes around over to the near side. Stallard poking it ahead now. Back behind the goal line. Nasser trying to pick the pocket there. Of Stallard, who had it pinned against the boards. Kennemine waiting up front. Morris trying to tuck it short side, but covering that post was Park. Along the near side boards, up top to the point. I believe that's Corley wearing the number 9 as he takes a shot right in on Park and he makes a save. Garrett Corley wearing the number 9. And it looks like the feed clears up from time to time. We are sorry about the pixelation, out of our control, and can't check any cables because it's definitely the internet bandwidth here. We are at the
mercy of the internet at the arena here.
Verizon Fios, yep. The official provider of internet to the Prince William Ice Center. Smith coming in on goal, takes a shot. Ireland to save the rebound, loose up front. They score! Prius, get out of the left lane. Wensley makes it 3-1 Patriots.
I thought there might have been a hooking call on Cam Smith as he just torched the defender down here to the left-hand side of the goaltender, but he got the puck on net, kicked the rebound out right to Wensley. It doesn't get any easier than that for Jake, and it's a 3-1 lead for the Potomac Patriots. They keep pouring it on here. This is a very well-rounded effort here, and this is a team very different than the one we saw yesterday, Stearns.
And we'll get the call here in a moment as it's one into the Atlanta zone. Elliott chasing it down, putting it up along the high glass and out. Through center it goes. Santa Maria coming back 2-on-1 with Kennemine. Kennemine to the net. Comes in. He crashes into Park. And the puck is nowhere near the net.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 20, Jake Wensley. Assisted by number 3, Cam Smith. And number 50, Carter Schultz. That's Wednesday and Schultz at 18:08.
So the 2-goal lead back for the Patriots. Through neutral. And it's cleared in. By the way, folks, you can catch all the replays of all of our broadcasts at youtube.com/CrossIceFeed in full high definition. Howland across the line. They had it poked away from him, and it'll be taken away by Dixon, who sets a pass through center for Stallard, and it deflected on in. Ludeman had him tied up well. And a shot, they score! Alec Morris gunning it home, cutting that lead back down to 1 for the Patriots. 17 minutes left here in a second. Atlanta gets their second goal of the contest.
Yeah, got a little lackadaisical in there inside their own zone. You can't keep this Atlanta team anywhere near a tie game. You have to kind of try and separate yourself a little bit because they have the firepower to get themselves back to square one here. And it's 3-2, and certainly not a comfortable lead for the Patriots, but they've played well so far. Let's see if they can get one back here.
Atlanta Knights goal scored by number 17, Alec Morris, assisted by number 21, Max Rasmussen, and number 28, Cole Stallard. That's Morris from Rasmussen and Stallard at 17 minutes.
The Patriots had the 2-goal lead for a moment again, and now 2-on-1. Stallard with Dixon. Stallard coming in on goal. He scores! Cole Cole Stallard, a lone effort, taking the backhand shot, going top shelf for Mama Heights of Liquor. It is all tied up at 3 with 16:31 left here in the second.
Yeah, quick turn of events here. And Stallard again, he's just a Patriot killer all around. He's got incredible skill.
Patriots bench definitely reeling from that one.
Absolute quick change of events here.
Tie game.
Atlanta Knights goal scored by number 3, Zach Dixon, assisted by number 21, Max Rasmussen. That's Dixon from Rasmussen at 16:31.
We got an issue here. It looks like McDonald's going to go to the box. He took out his man. I didn't see who that was. Who went crashing into that with him there? He took a man down.
He took his guy down and then gave a nice cross check to the chest too.
Oh, yep.
Somebody else. So
he's getting a little passionate here. Yep. Cool down. You don't want to get more than just the 2. 16:21 left here in a second. A turning point for Atlanta here is the man advantage after just tying it up at 3. I don't know.
face off to the left of Park, down in the Patriot zone. One back and clear around the entire board length there.
To number 65, Kevin McDonald. 2 minutes checking at 16:21.
Atlanta leading the breakout now. If anything, I think it made it worse, by the way. It's all the way for Rasmussen. Across the line he goes over to the far half boards up top. And Dumont taking a shot, Park to save the rebound, slapped away by Thayer and down the length of the ice. Made it worse.
A correction on the previous Atlanta goal. The goal was scored by number 28, Cole Stallard, with an assist from Zach Dixon. Stallard from Dixon at 16:31.
And across the line, it's Cole Stallard on his backhand to his forehand. He shoots the save, the rebound. Oh, what a great save. As Park came over and covered the post, and it's cleared down the length of the ice with 1 minute left to kill here on the Reebok Hockey Penalty Kill. Visit ReebokHockey.com to check out the selection or come down to the Prince William Ice Center and shop at the Pro Shop. Across the line, and it's turned over. Howland backhanding it over to the far corner there. Edgington will have to chase it down. Around to the far blue line, kept in there by Atlanta. Dumont over to the far half boards. It's Rasmussen with a shot that just goes wide. And it clears the zone. Dixon will have to chase it back into his own territory. Along the near side wing for Santa Maria, getting around Howland. Santa Maria across the blue line. Santa Maria is still with it on his backhand. Takes his shot and it just goes over the cage, over to the near side boards, and backhanded down by Dixon. Santa Maria trying to clear it up there with a pass from Kanamine up to Dixon, but it's cut off by the Patriots. Coming back. It's a shorthanded try here. Howland winds up, takes his shot, and Narland got a piece of that one as it comes over to the near wing. And up through center. Kanamine across the line. 5-on-5 again. Trying to backhand that pass down low. And here comes a home run pass looking for a breakaway. Cam Smith.
Whoa!
Whoa, what? For what? Whoa, man, that was offside.
I don't know, it was close. Maybe Pettigrew.
So the face-off will come down here as Pettigrew will drop the puck just outside the Patriots zone along the near side of the neutral zone. Yeah, it was interesting. I don't know. And now Wensley coming across the line. Wensley looking for options here. He finds one top of the far circle with Logan Nasser's shot going wide. And a funny bounce off the boards. It's not working in the favor of the Patriots as Atlanta will come out now. And in on Park they go, and he'll hold on to it, and some pushing and shoving ensues.
It's a complete change of events here. I wasn't expecting a tie game at the halfway point of the second period here. There's 2 quick strikes by the Atlanta Junior Knights, and they're right back in this. Morris and Stallard. Stallard continues to just ravage this team, and Patriots have got to find a way to keep this guy in check. Him and Santa Maria are just having themselves a fine weekend on the score sheet.
Up top, face-off win And cleared all the way out in the neutral zone. Goliath chasing it down. Nick Skurlick coming back from behind there. Trying to strip it away. Sean Miller is going to keep it active with Jonas Glad supporting along the near wing. And a feed to the slot. Skurlick setting it up behind the back pass. Looking for Glatt. And Glatt couldn't bring it to his forehand there as he had some back checkers on his tail. Turn around. Down low for Miller behind the goal line. Miller looking to the front. Skurlick couldn't pull the trigger there. And it will be stolen away by Atlanta. Through neutral, Kennemine. Kennemine winds up, takes a shot. Park to save the rebound. Goliath, his follow-up shot and a save by Park. Miller up at center now. Skurlick with a pass immediately over to Thayer, who pinches into the play. Thayer tried to set it up to Skurlick, who was breaking towards the net, and he got held up there by Elliott in front. And the play continues the other way with Ivan Rodriguez. Up for Kennemine. Kennemine takes a shot. Blocker save by Park. The rebound slapped away there off a deflection off of McDonald as Rodriguez came in there for the shot. On the near side wing, trying to break it out. Turned over to Alec Morris. Morris in on goal. Takes a shot. He scores! Atlanta takes the lead with 12:50 left here in the second, and it's Alec Morris going 5-hole on Park.
That's Morris' second goal of the period, second goal in the past 5 minutes or so, and he's having himself a nice game here as well. Just a giveaway in their own zone, and we talked about that yesterday too. There was a huge downfall for the Patriots in yesterday's game. 4 turnovers in their own zone led to 4 goals. And a 5th one here, and you know they might want to consider a timeout to regroup themselves and get a talking to from their coach.
Atlanta Knights goal scored by number 17, Alec Morris, unassisted. Morris unassisted at 12:50.
And Schultz chasing it down over the near corner, back in his own zone. Patriots had two goal leads in this game, and now it's wiped out as Atlanta has a 1-goal lead. Quite a different story here. And it's McDonald on his backhand along the right wing here for Howland. And in there to support is Tyler Nolan, but it's turned over. Cole Stallard trying to bop it back the other way, but it's taken out of the air by Howland. And bounced over from Carr to Howland. Howland in on his backhand. All in a save. Nice setup there in the slot. Nolan couldn't get it in his wheelhouse. He was on his off wing, actually, on the opposite side, as he's a righty. It went left. And 3-on-2 the other way. 4-on-2 developing here. Here's a shot that just goes wide. There's Rodriguez's shot, Rasmussen's shot, I beg your pardon. That just went wide over to the near side for Morris, who's looking for a hat trick. Sends it up top to Corley. Corley up to the top of the slot. Takes a shot and steered aside easily off the stick of Park. Over to the near side boards. It'll be Morris trying to get away from Nolan. And Nolan will pick his pocket and send it out into the neutral zone, where Dixon will pick it up at center red. We dump it right back in. Park out to set it up behind the cage. Schultz. Oh, through the feet there of Edgington. Almost bounced backwards, but Howland will pick it up along the near wing. Moving it up now for Santa Maria. And with Santa Maria keeping it in there just for a second, but Elliott will have to dump it right back in. It'll opt to go to the far corner as Schultz will chase it down for the Patriots. Over to the near side. A little D-to-D action, but it goes out of the reach of Edgington. Elliott feeding it to the front on his backhand. It's loose up front and slapped away by Schultz. Oh, the rebound control a little messy right now, and this one will be charged and icing to the Patriots. Got some work here to do. 11 minutes to go here in the second period. 4-3 Atlanta. Flurry of goals in this one. 7 goals so far. And Patriots hockey, as we'll mention, is sponsored by Reebok Hockey. They power all penalty kills. ReebokHockey.com to check out the selection. Not many penalties across the board
this weekend in its entirety.
Ivan Rodriguez into the near circle. Cohen backhanding it towards the front, but it's stolen away by Cam Smith.
For the Elite Game Shrems, we're going on 9. 2 games.
Wow. All right.
Johnny, I remember your first game here is
oh my
it was against
goodness.
Atlanta too, no less.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
You got it. Wensley with a shot, can't make it through the feet. And if Kennemine was blocking up front, or I beg your pardon, that was Elliott.
I believe you had 9 penalties in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Point shot, Mendoza, saved by Arlen. And some debris out there on the ice. The puck did not make its way through traffic up front. Kept in there. No, it's not. It's going to be a delayed offside. Patriots tag up. D-to-D action is Dumont. Finds it through center. This one deflecting high at the red line. And this one will be an icing. 10:08 left here in the second period. 4-3 Atlanta. David Stearns, Brian Schrems, Ryan Shepard, John Baranowski, and Philip Privas. We make up your Cross Ice Feed team. Visit us at CrossIceFeed.com. And to enlist us for any hockey broadcasting services in the DC metro region, send us an email, contact@CrossIceFeed.com. Face off one and over to the near corner, sent around the horn, over to the far half boards where it'll be picked up by Elliott and sent out to neutral. Nick Ludeman on his backhand, it's cleared in. They're going to call this one an offside.
Oh, no.
I am completely confused on how that's an offside. Okay, fine. You say he's offside, but the coaching staff, the Patriots bench, us two, everybody else in this arena says no offside. Well, the linesman, you and the linesman agree. Okay.
You see, Dave, if the puck crosses the blue line before the player, after the player.
There are 3 people in here that think that was offside.
Where'd you get this cameraman from?
I really think we all should get our referee certification. Then we'll know.
Along the near side boards now. And it's shoveled ahead here. Jonas Glatt trying to get a hold of it, but it's taken away. Morris will send it over to the far corner of his own zone for Zach Dixon. Through center, misses everybody, and it hits Park, no icing. And it comes over to the near half boards, trying to get it out. Atlanta will keep it in there. So it goes over to Cole Stallard in the far corner. Nick Ludeman chasing him in. And he'll steal the puck away from him and move it out through center. The pass jumps over the stick of Gerke, and this one will be ruled in icing against the Patriots. 9:20 left here in the second. We got a lot of stop and starts going on here. So we had a first period that zipped by us, but now it's slowed down. You know, you'll get that with the goals, you get that with the icings and the offsides, true or not. And a couple of penalties at that, too.
If anything, right now, it's helping the Patriots kind of quell the momentum that the Atlanta Junior Knights have picked up in the second period. I mean, it's 3 goals here, and they've taken the lead on the Pats.
And it's Gerke spinning it around up to the blue line, not out, kept in there by Cody Goliath. Down low, Thayer finds it for Skurlik. The pass now for Glatt, 2-on-1 developing, 2-on-2 as Stallard gets back into the play. Glatt takes a shot, can't get it past the defender in the way, and Atlanta will take it in the opposite direction. That's Dixon on his backhand. Goes wide of the net. Park will steer that one back there. And now Glatt will find it, far blue line. Has his stick lifted up, and he gets held up there. And, well, they exchanged holds. Both of them were holding a stick and a body. So here's a feed to the front, glove down. And, oh, man, he dished him down with a hard check. And here comes a chance now the other way. 3-on-1 developing.
That's a cross check in my referee book.
Miller looking for a shot. Score! It's Miller time! Tied at 4. 8:28 left here in the second period. A couple of missed calls may have helped that rush. But regardless, knotted up again.
Yeah, Sean Miller taking advantage of a no call back in the zone here. Possibly a cross check as the Pats forward sent the defender flying into the corner. Set up a 3-on-1 the other day. Sean Miller decides to take it for himself. Roofs it. We have ourselves a case where we set the reset button here and try this all over again.
See if lessons were learned.
Ian Edgington and myself didn't talk about a 4-4 game here going into the third period.
Certainly not. This one bounces off Elliott. Delayed offside there.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 16, Sean Miller. Assisted by number 65, Kevin McDonald. And number 8, Jonas Glatt. That's Miller from McDonald and Glatt at 8:28.
Face off to the right. Will Arlen. 16-25 shots in favor of Atlanta. Over to the near side boards, backhanded over in the corner. It's Corley, though, trying to get there.
Throwing it out that the Pats are shooting 25% tonight.
Elijah Spoon leaving it there for Nasser up top. Schultz deflected through right in on Arlen. Oh, great setup up front. Miller looking for 2. Looking for another round.
We saw a lot of deflections on yesterday's broadcast. And, you know, they were just tossing the puck to the net, trying to get something past the goaltender, and it worked a couple of times, but I'm sensing a theme. I'm sensing a set play almost, kind of like the Sabres did with Vanek when they had him, where they just threw it at the net and he just kind of deflected it.
He's doing it for the Islanders now,
I've heard.
Sure. This one out of the reach of Edgington. He'll have to chase it out into the neutral zone. I guess you could say they did that with Alex Semin when he was here with the Capitals as well. Mikey Carr coming in on goal, taking a shot, deflecting out of the protective netting behind Arlen. Slow to get up is Tyler Nolan on the opposite side, a player recently back from injury. Of course, we were excited to see Jack Strykars come back, but unfortunately he's out with an upper body injury.
Strykars is out, Ackerman still ailing.
And Gross leaving the organization.
Pouliot out?
Yeah, Pouliot is out, yep.
Yep.
So some big guys. The size factor guys, actually, if you think about how tall they are.
Yeah.
Speaking of size, Stallard pushing his way into the Patriots zone as it comes around over to the near side boards. Cohen taking Howland to task here. As it's Edgington up high in the play here, sets up a pass for Howland, 2-on-1 developing. Howland across the line, sets it up for an open Mikey Carr. Carr gets around one, takes a shot. Oh, Ding Fraser done the rebound. They score! Hey, what do you say? 5-4 Patriots.
Back and forth we go. Mikey Carr, very patient on that shot. Actually, I want to say it was a set play that worked on in practice. Ringing off the post is what Mikey does, and his teammate comes in and bats it out of the air. Standard textbook plays. They got it locked up pretty well here in Northern Virginia. I didn't see who got it in, though. I know Mikey Carr is going to get the primary assist off the bar, but...
Yeah, we'll wait for the public address on that one. That was just a great rush. And, I mean, it was a Howland and Carr coming in. It was just great work. Set up by Edgington pitching into the play. Great work ethic there.
Here we go again.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 2, Tyler Nolan.
Great follow-up from Nolan.
Assisted by number 71, Chris Howland. And number 52, Michael Carr. That's Nolan from Howland and Carr at 6:58.
And as I said, credit Edgington for creating that rush back here at the blue line, pinching into the plate, push that puck ahead. Great work. 5-4 Patriots.
That's why Coach kind of relies on him as kind of his go-to defender. Offense, defense, he's kind of comfortable doing it all.
Splitting the D, Cam Smith trying to get in there on the breakaway. Poked away, almost an opportunity there as Arlen poked it away, but almost had it poked back by Cam Smith.
Someone should tell Arlen to be a little bit more cautious around Cameron Smith. He can put the puck in the net.
And it's Miller. I beg your pardon, Nasser along the far boards. Leaving it there for Smith. Smith working his way through traffic, feeding it to the front. Wensley will find it with a shot. He scores! Top shelf for Mama Hides the Liquor. Patriots take the 2-goal lead for a third time in this game. 6-4, 5:56 left here in the second. The barn doors are being blown wide open, Mr. Schramm.
Yeah, when I talked with Edgington in the intermission there, he didn't mention anything about 10 goals being scored here total heading into this intermission here, and I should probably have a word with him. If he's going to go ahead and set these things up, he should probably let us know so we can prepare ourselves.
We're switching tenders. I believe that's going to be Prevet coming in goal there. We'll confirm that with the score sheet because we know that normally 31 is worn by Lucas Thurston, but we'll see what John Baranowski announces on the goaltender change after the goal. Skrlik shot on a cold goaltender and really held on to.
Never a bad idea.
Patriots bench loving it. And a chance there to warm up. Got a few things on the public address coming.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 20, Jake Wensley. Assisted by number 3, Cameron Smith. And number 96, Logan Nasser. That's Wensley from Smith and Nasser at 5:56. In goal for the Atlanta Knights, number 31, Mitchell Privet. Privet in goal for the Atlanta Knights.
So Privet in goal. Gerke takes his shot right in on Privet, and he holds on. So an interesting turn of events, a lot to talk about.
Mixed emotions.
Yeah,
ups and downs for the Patriots.
Yep.
But this is what you want to see. You want to see a team, how do they overcome adversity? How do they play through something like a 3-goal turnaround in a period? Well, go back out and get 3 of your own.
Yeah, they were down 4-3 just a moment ago, and now they're up 6-4. Edgington at the blue line, taking a shot, deflected off into the far corner. They played around the horn, Rodriguez. Back behind, it's Miller to the front, right in on Privet from point blank, and he holds on. Wow. Well, they're giving him no chance here. I mean, they're testing him right away after replacing Will Arlen.
Well, like sharks in the water, you smell blood, you got to go after it. They don't give time for goalies to have warm-ups after the change. like they used to 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, you get out here and take them always cold.
Along the near side boards, Edgington putting that one airborne there for Nasser. Kept in by Miller at the blue line, spun around into the slot, but it's going to be stolen away by Kennemine, who sets up a pass here. A little out of the reach of Santa Maria, but it'll catch up with it. Poked away by Mendoza. Nice stick work there. Mendoza will take him to task into the boards. Up top, though, Elliott keeping it in up to the blue line and out. He tried to get that pass over to Ivan Rodriguez, but his backhand, he tries to get the pass back over to the same vicinity, but it's going to be Elijah Spoon putting it deep inside Atlanta territory as it comes up along the near wing for Kennemine. Kennemine moving a pass way out of the reach of Santa Maria. Ooh, I think Santa Maria might have been close on that race, but they're going to rule Edgington was just a slight edge ahead of him there, as we'll have an icing. 4:16 left here in a second. Patriots hockey is sponsored in part by MyTech Automotive. Go to mytechautoinc.com for details on how to schedule your vehicle for maintenance. Located here in Woodbridge, Virginia, mytechautoinc.com. Howland trying to pull it through on the face-off win. Dixon is in his way. Tyler Nolan trying to squeeze that one out of the pile there. And he will find it, trying to stuff it along the near post up front, but it's stolen away by Rodriguez. On his backhand through center, cut off there. Stolen away by Ludeman over to the near boards for Howland. Howland across the line. I thought that one was an offside, but we got away with one there.
Oh,
Nolan
God, there's the trip.
And it's up front. They score! Oh, Howland scores! 7-4!
And a delayed call. Howland got the feed from the corner, I believe. Who's out there? It might have been Nolan who sent it out front. Continued. Nolan got the trip, continued around the board, sent it out front to Howland.
First try on the near post, but a second try on the far post. He does scoop it out front after getting hauled down, and now we got ourselves a 3-goal lead for the Patriots. First time taking a 3-goal lead.
And a power play.
And a power play at that on the other side.
Now, we've seen leads diminish quite often in this game, so I'm sure Coach is going to have a talk with them in the second intermission about maintaining their composure and keeping this together. This has been a fun one, I'm not going to lie.
And let me tell you, if anybody can bounce back, it's Atlanta, so don't go cold now.
You know who you got to keep in check if you're a Patriot.
And he's out there right now, at least one of the two.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 71, Chris Howland. Assisted by number 52, Michael Carr. And number 2, Tyler Nolan. That's Howland from Carr and Nolan at 3:48. Penalty carrying over to the Atlanta Knights to number 3, Zach Dixon. 2 minutes for tripping. Dixon, 2 for tripping at 3:48 on the CrossIceFeed power play.
Out to neutral. McDonald waiting for Wensley to get back on side. And he does so. McDonald across the line. On those far boards. Sends it around the world over to the near side to Howland. Funny bounce off those boards. Does not work in his favor, and it's Rasmussen with a short-handed breakaway now for Stallard. Stallard in on goal. Comes in. Takes his shot. He scores! Cole Stallard, short-handed. Gets Atlanta the 5th goal. 2:41 left here in a second. Man.
It's a hat trick for Stallard.
Stallard with his hattie. What work ethic from him.
Oh, no maybe wonder. It's not a hat trick. He's got 2 at least.
No hat trick.
Confirm with Johnny on the...
Actually, I think there might have been a correction on a previous goal, so it might have been, that I believe that is Stallard's hat trick. Because there was a scoring change early on.
We'll double check. Regardless, that's the guy you want to keep an eye on.
Atlanta Knights goal scored by number 28, Cole Stallard, assisted by number 21, Max Rasmussen. That's Stallard from Rasmussen, a shorthanded goal at 2:41.
Rasmussen's having himself a game too.
Is that his 3rd, Johnny?
I got 2 listed here.
Yep. Okay, I thought you had a scoring change earlier.
He has 3 points, two goals.
Okay.
Rasmussen has 4 points on the night.
Over for Mendoza, who steps in, takes his shot, deflected away off the body of Nolan. Who will control it now. Up top, back to Justin Mendoza. Back over to Tyler Nolan. Winds up, takes his shot. Bad angle shot there, saved by Prevet. Nolan back up top to Mendoza. Great work here by the power play. Edgington with a shot right into the glove of Prevet. Great cycle work here on the power play. They're getting the puck moving and they're getting the shots through. They're finding the lanes. They're finding the traffic. Got a couple of wide open ones, though, easily handled by Mitchell Prevette, relieving Will Arlen.
Yeah, two power play goals there in the first period. Making good work of the man advantage. Hopefully they can nab one here and get that 3-goal lead back in their favor.
And this one's saucered all the way down to Phillip Park. With 5 seconds left on the man advantage, we come down to 1:50 left here in the second. 7-5 Potomac. No shortage of scoring in this one as this is deflected on here. Off the skate of Cam Smith. Corley will send it around the boards. And it'll be Rodriguez fighting for it there as he pokes it out to the red line. Santa Maria moving it ahead now, trying to find Kennemine, but it comes up to the blue line. Not out. Kept in there by Yvonne Rodriguez. Right in on Park. Easily steered aside there. We're under 90 seconds left here in the second. Corley fighting for the puck there with Glatt. Stepping in, there's Kennemine feeding it to the front, trying to find Chris Santa Maria. And it's Nolan that'll use the glass. And not out. Kept in there by Zach Dixon. Great work shielding the puck and keeping it in there, but it's going to be Mendoza who'll scoop it around over for Edgington. Edgington skittering it on up now for Glatt. Glatt pushing it ahead now for Nolan. Nolan, what a nice toe drag move coming in on goal. Oh, he takes the shot off the glove of
Nasty
Prevette.
Little dangle there. Nolan's got it.
He's got the hands.
He's got the hands.
53.3 left here in the second. 7-5 Potomac here at the Prince William Ice Center. Check out pwice.com for public skates and skate lessons and much, much more. Located here at 5180 Dale Boulevard in Woodbridge, Virginia. That is the Prince William Ice Center. Stallard getting tossed from the draw, and in comes Santa Maria. Or I beg your pardon, that's not Santa Maria, that's Rasmussen. Goliath and Gerke really cheating on that face-off, but they just let it go. And now Thayer back with it over the far corner, over for Skurlik. Skurlik had it taken away from him. And now it's Rasmussen getting crunched into the boards there. Stallard moving it to the front. A shot from point blank from Morris. Goes wide. Morris is looking for his hat trick. And that's Goliath picking it up in the neutral zone with 25 seconds to play here in the second. Morris fighting for it with Thayer, or I beg your pardon, Gerke. Gerke will steal it away. Across the line he goes. Gerke winds up and took a little too long in that windup as Dumont poked it away. Stallard winds up, blasted on Park. Rebound, oh, it's just shot wide. Rasmussen had an open cage, and we'll have an icing here. No, Skurlik's going to get there first, and that'll do it for the second period. 7-5 Potomac. Watch, we're going to have no scoring in this third period.
I don't know.
A little pushing and shoving afterwards. Oh, and Thayer gets dumped down by Rasmussen. And a passion from both these sides. Skurlik has a few choice words. Oh, boy. RJ wants to have a word here. And he's telling Skurlik to cool down. And Mendoza, get a word in there. Looks like they got co-captains, by the way. I just noticed that with Mendoza wearing a C as well as Wensley. But we'll figure out what happened there in the scorekeeper's update. The intermission report coming up in a few seconds.
Can we get a penalty here, maybe?
There will be some penalties. Stay tuned here on the CrossIceFeed as Potomac leads Atlanta 7-5. USPHL Elite Game 2 of the weekend. Patriots looking to split the weekend here at the Prince William Ice Center. Stay tuned.
Second intermission here with Tyler Nolan. Tyler, a mixed bag of emotions in that period, kind of up and down. Talk a little bit about what happened after you guys got down. No timeout was called, but what was the consensus on the bench? What did you guys have to do to buckle down?
We just need to stay focused, just playing our game, keeping our lines, keeping rolling lines, getting the puck in deep, making sure their defense are going all the way into their zone, making sure our defense are staying on the blue line so their forwards can't jump and get stretch passes like they've been doing all game.
Clear as day to us up there, a set play where Mikey Carr throws it off the post and you possibly going for the rebound. And did you get it out of midair or no? Okay. What's the chemistry like for you guys on that line? It seems to be working well, especially today.
It's great. I mean, I love playing with those two, Mikey and Chowder. They're just great guys to play with. I always know where they're going to be. We just started playing with each other at the beginning of January, and we've been pretty consistent since then. RJ's been keeping us on the first line, and we've been producing and keeping other teams from scoring against us.
You got a tough task. You got very offensive-minded players on the Atlanta Junior Knights, Cole Stallard, Chris Santa Maria. What are you guys going to have to do as an offensive player? What do you have to do to come back on defense to help out?
We have to back check their guys so that they feel that pressure on their back, so they're a little bit more hesitant with the puck. They gotta make quicker decisions when we're back checking and making sure our defense keep their bodies in front of them.
Good luck in the third.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Stearns a lot of back checking to make sure they can preserve this 7-5 lead. Maybe we'll see some more fireworks here in the third period, but nonetheless, it's been a fun game to watch so far.
Welcome back, sports fans. John Baranowski here for your Scorekeepers update. Let's find out how we got to that 7-5 score from a rather meek 2-1 first period. Starting with the second period, the third goal for the Patriots came from number 20, Jake Wensley, assisted by Cam Smith and Carter Schultz. Then Atlanta, awoken from that, just a minute and 8 seconds later, scores with a goal from Alec Morris, an assist from Max Rasmussen, and number 28, Cole Stallard. 29 seconds later, Atlanta would tie the game up at 3. The goal came from Cole Stallard with an assist from Zach Dixon, and Atlanta would take the lead just 4 minutes later with a unassisted goal from Alec Morris. Took a few more minutes, 8:28 in the period. The Potomac Patriots pour it on. It started with 4 unanswered goals, starting with number 16, Sean Miller, scoring an assist from Kevin McDonald, and number 8, Jonas Glatt. Followed 2 minutes later by a goal from Tyler Nolan, with the assist from Chris Howland and Michael Carr. Another minute later, goal from Jake Wensley, Cam Smith, and Logan Nasser. And at 3:48, a goal from with an assist from Carr and Nolan. Then Atlanta, realizing that they want to get back into this fray, had another goal from Stallard with an assist from Max Rasmussen. Just one penalty that period, 2 penalties that period, one each way. One shorthanded goal for Atlanta. That was that last one. But that's the tail of the tape. Lots of goal scoring all of a sudden.
Yeah, nothing coming at the end there, huh?
No, not a single penalty. I mean, I think it was just more a little just awkward bumps. No reason to get too upset by any of it at this juncture. Just let bygones be bygones, and we'll get back out here and they'll solve it in the third.
So what do you think, in your opinion, will happen here in this third? Will we see the continuation of the goals being thrown in left and right, or do we see a very quiet, conservative period?
No, I mean, Atlanta has done very well at making up 2-goal deficits. You know the cliche about the most dangerous lead in hockey. I get the feeling Atlanta will tie this one up in the first few minutes, and I'm pretty much thinking, I'm hoping that the Patriots will pull out and smash another 3 goals in for the end of this one.
All right, sounds good, John. Thanks for the update. We'll see you in the third. Welcome back to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. A little vanilla ice. It's been anything but vanilla here as we hit 7-5 as our score going into this third frame.
Dave, you are a master of segues. Just a master.
I learned from the best, John. I've learned from the best.
I'm so thoroughly impressed.
20 minutes is what we can assume all it'll take to decide a winner in this one. If not, we'll have a 5-minute overtime and a shootout if we have to go that far. That would mean we'd have to at least reach 14 goals and a 15th goal to finish it off. Yeah, that'll be something, huh? We await the arrival of Ryan Schrems back here in the broadcast booth. It's the face-off at center, and the puck is dropped. Pettigrew will drop it there, and it'll be one all the way back into the far corner of the Patriots zone. Swung around over to the half-boards, Howland trying to backhand it away. And he's got a lot of traffic there. Pile up on 95 along the boards. Howland gets popped from behind. No call. He got taken down pretty hard there. And it comes around over to the near corner in the Patriots zone and back behind the cage. Poked away by Nolan. Just talked with him just a few moments ago in the intermission. And Mikey Carr, nice move there to recover. So he drops it deep behind Mitchell Prevet. Along the near side now for Rasmussen, who deflects it in. Picked up, sent all the way up to Cam Smith. Great work there by Carter Schultz to get the pass through. And he has a stick chopped out of his hands. And it'll be Atlanta taking the other way. Kennemine all the way through neutral, trying to find Santa Maria. Santa Maria poked it on the stick. Here comes a breakaway for Cam Smith. In on goal on Prevett. He takes a shot. Oh, what a save by Prevett. He stayed with him the entire time.
Where was Atlanta on that one?
They were changing.
I guess so.
Wensley along the near side. Gets hauled down. He's staying with the puck there, but he has it taken off his stick and sent out through center by Kennemine. Looking to set up Chris Santa Maria. Now we got a delayed offside. Logan Nasser going in like a bull in a china shop, but he gets a whistle as he touches the puck on his way through. 18:36 left here in the third. 7-5 Patriots.
I'd like to say that a victim of shop techniques.
Come again?
The bulls in china shops, Mythbusters even tested it. The bull did very well, didn't break a thing. I am tired of this unjust characterization. These stereotypes are not welcome, Dave.
You a Taurus?
I've driven a Ford Taurus.
That's close enough. I can understand your stress in this situation.
Ludman chasing it down, and Santa Maria dropped it back there, spun around to the front, and Elliott couldn't connect with it. Stolen away by the Patriots.
Frankly, I was expecting a night court reference, Shrimps.
Oh, wow.
Steven Gerke taking a shot. He scores! Pow! Right in the kisser. 8-5. Patriots, 18:05 left here in the third.
I wanted to make mention the first period. I never did. The development of Steven Gerke over the past season. He's got an opportunity to play up a little bit, and he's rewarded with a goal here. Just hard work today. He's been up and down the ice, playing great two-way hockey, and we're happy to see his successes this season so far. And Steven Gerke on the board, getting that 3-goal lead back, that comfortable 3-goal lead to make it 8-5. Nats over the Braves.
Good call. Good call.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 77, Steven Gerke. Assisted by number 44, Nick Skurlick. At number 8, Jonas Glatt. That's Gerke from Skurlick and Glatt at 18:05.
That one goes off with a sandwich and onto the green. Great shot there by
open-faced
Ludman.
club sandwich.
You got it. Open face club sandwich. Where do you come up with this stuff? Oh, that's great. Coach Little along the far boards, getting ready for some Empire action after this, looking to recover from last night's 4-2 loss. And Howland trying to win it to the slot. Yeah, last night was 6-4 final in the elite game. 8-5, I think, has definitely surpassed that one. And we're not even close to being finished. We got 17.5 to go here in the third. Howland, far circle, on his backhand. Pushes it to the front, takes a shot. And that one looks like it went off the side of the net there. Went off the stick of Prevett. Cleared out through center and down to Mendoza back at his own blue line. Tapped ahead here out of the reach of Carr. No icing there as back to retrieve it is Corley. Corley up to the blue line and out. He finds it on the stick of Chris Santa Maria. Santa Maria takes a shot off the inside of the leg of Edgington. Deflects over for Cohen along the far boards. Now for Santa Maria, set up to the front. Kennemine gets checked as he tried to deliver a shot, but it went over into the near corner. Picked up by Dixon. And it misses everybody. The pass intended to the point for Dumont, no icing.
You know, at this point in the weekend, you have to figure Atlanta's got to be a little winded. 2 games in a row, short bench. You know, it's pretty impressive they've been keeping up as much as they have been.
And a pass ahead now for Cam Smith. Working his way through, trying to drag it past Rodriguez. They go toe-to-toe into the boards, and in there to support is Wensley. Smith feeds to the front. Oh, and almost onto the stick of Logan Nasser, but it just goes wide of his stick there as he keeps it in, sending it down to the corner. Wensley up to front to Cam Smith on a backhand shot. Up at the top of the blue paint there, goes right in on Prevett, and he holds on. 16-10 left here in the third.
Logan Nasser cannot buy a goal this weekend. No, he has come close 3 or 4 times. I said it yesterday, the guy's due. I'm still going to say it. He's due for a goal.
Patriots Hockey is sponsored by Threads Inc. of Dumfries, Virginia. Family owned and operated. Threads-Inc.com for your sports embroidery needs. Nasser trying to find it over to Wensley, but it bounces around. Rasmussen Working for it now behind the goal line. Cam Smith steals it away from him. Tries to dish it out front there for Wensley. Wensley will find it in the near circle. Wensley on his backhand to his forehand. Takes a shot and a save by Prevett. Steered off into the near corner. And it's still along the half boards, and it comes up to the point. Kevin McDonald keeping it in. McDonald had the first goal in this game. Seems like a long time ago. A power play goal and a laser shot from the point. As it's swept down for Cam Smith. Cam Smith getting taken to the boards by Rodriguez as it goes off into no man's land, but he's sent up and out to the blue line. Not out, actually. It's going to be kept in there by Carter Schultz as Morris's attempt was foiled. Sent over to the near wing now for Stallard. Stallard trying to get around his man. Well done there by Jonas Glad, a very defensive-minded forward. We talked that he made the transition from defense to forward because not only his hands, but he's got the two-way play that Coach Ziegler really is looking for from his forwards, really.
Yeah, and he picked up a couple assists today. I counted 2 on there. He's having himself a fine game. Can throw the body around, too.
Skurlik turned it over there, taken by Morris. Puts the puck along the near side for Kanamine. Kanamine getting around there. He'll feather this one in on Park. He goes stick to glove. He's told to play it. He's got no pressure coming. Ludeman. And that one goes off the side of the net and into Park's glove. That's one way of getting a stop.
Just how they drew it up.
Yeah, a little trick shot going on there, huh? 14:33 left here in the third. My back just cracked. Which reminds me, Spine and Joint Institute, sponsors of Patriots Hockey. SJInstitute.com for more information on family wellness, sports medicine, and your chiropractic assistance from Dr. Felix Yeskin and Dr. Maria Schaefer. Located in Fairfax, Virginia on Old Lee Highway. Visit SJInstitute.com to book your appointment today.
Can we get a sponsorship from a Segway company?
Segway is booming in D.C., by the way.
Yeah, there's a good company. It's actually called Segs in the City. They do tours. It's great.
That's incredible.
My in-laws actually took a tour down there on the National Mall. I guess they really enjoyed it.
No, they probably didn't.
No, they hated it. Every minute of it. Gerke trying to move it over for Glatt. Now to Gerke again. Back for Glatt. Glatt walking in, takes a shot. Couldn't get it past Dixon, who got in the way of that one.
Puck's still in.
And they keep it active in there. Tight at the blue line. Ludeman pulls the trigger.
Puck's still in.
That is Goliath. And Ludeman will give it another go. Open for Skurlik in front. The shot, the rebound. They score! Skurlik dropping the base. Makes it 9-5. 13:47 left here in the third.
Atlanta just could not clear the zone. Every opportunity they had to clear was kept in either by Jonas Glatt or who was back there with him. Maybe it was Thayer that was back there with him. Would not relinquish the puck.
Ludeman doing some great work back there, yeah.
Man alive.
It was Ludeman's second effort there. He took the shot, went off of a body in front, took it again.
I keep
pushed it through to Skurlik, and yeah, Skurlik and Glatt working together in tandem. Great work down there. Might be touching up here on double digits soon.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 44, Nick Skurlik. Assisted by number 55, Nick Ludeman. And number 8, Jonas Glatt. That's Skurlik from Ludeman and Glatt at 13:47.
Nick Glatt. I think that's like Swedish for duck, duck, goose. Over to the near side corner for Mendoza. And it's Spoon. Moving it for Nasser. As you were talking, Nasser just can't buy a goal.
Somebody get that guy a goal.
Nasser coming away with it on his backhand into the slot. On his backhand to the front. Oh, nice save. Great save there by Prevett. So it went off the deflection from Spoon. Nasser, far circle. Weaseling his way to the slot. Still has it. Bouncing puck. And there's going to be a tripping call coming up to the Patriots. As there was a mad scramble for that loose puck in the circle, but Atlanta will go on to power play. 12:38 left here in the third, 9-5. We are definitely working the 9-5. Patriots looking to work for a split on the weekend. 39-29 shots in favor of your Potomac Patriots. Just a reminder, after this we have some Empire action and we got some showcase action in 2 weeks.
Oh, it's going to be a busy weekend.
9 games for these Potomac Patriots. 5 Elite, 4 Empire.
Did we add one? Reminded me.
Yes, we did on Valentine's Day.
Awesome.
My wife is upset.
For the love of the game.
Shot and a save there. Goes behind the cage. McDonald will clear up that rebound and send it around the horn. Not out. Kept in there by Dixon.
Potomac Patriots penalty, 66, Elijah Spoon, 2 minutes for tripping. Spoon, 2 for tripping at 12:38 on the Reebok penalty kill.
And Rasmussen looking to gain the zone there with a pass over to Staller across the line. On the far side of the zone into the corner. He slowly, methodically looks. And a pass deflected over for Dumont. Intended there for Dixon, but it goes back to Dumont. Down into the near corner. Rasmussen feeds it. And he's looking for a far post bank in there by Stallard, but Stallard will come in, take the shot. The rebound off the side of the net. Rasmussen had an open cage. It's underneath Howland there, but it's pulled away there by McDonald. McDonald will find an open lane and send it down the length of the ice. Back they go with a long pass over to the Patriots blue line along the near side, but it's turned over. Stephen Gerke dancing around one, tries to dance around two. Dixon chopped it right out over to the near corner, but Gerke will get there first, trying to kill some time. 40 seconds left here on a Reebok Hockey penalty kill on a Spoon penalty. ReebokHockey.com for the selection, or check it out here at the Prince William Ice Center in the Pro Shop. And a nice hit there by Gerke, but the pass still goes on for Stallard. Stallard across the line. He's got Santa Maria going towards the net. Whoa, man, what a laser shot. Almost caught that blocker side just right above the pad. Gerke the other way, shorthanded. Takes a shot to the front. Nasser gets hauled down trying to take that shot. Atlanta trying to break it out now as they have one last rush in this man advantage. 10 seconds left on the man advantage, and a shot going deflecting towards the side of the net. And with a stoppage there, we got 3 seconds left on Spoon's penalty. 10:41 left here in the third. 9-5 Patriots.
I feel comfortable with this 4-goal lead. I'm okay with this.
You nuts?
Okay. Nah, I'm okay with this. It took 4 goals to get there, but I feel like this is doable.
Oh, okay. You know, if Atlanta gets one more goal, that's the Super Bowl, or I mean the big game score. I almost fell for it.
The superb owl.
The superb owl.
Ain't it a hoot?
That's jokes at CrossIceFeed.com.
Submit some good ones.
I hope you have all these as real web addresses, Shrem.
Yeah. Who was it? Conan O'Brien that got caught with that?
Yep.
And it's Edgington over to the near side. D to Mendoza, who uses the dasher to put it in. Deep behind the Atlanta goal. Over to the near side boards. Wensley will pop it back for Smith. Smith, halfway through the third period, sends it up front. Top of the far circle. Edgington trying to gun one through traffic, but Elliott's going to pull away with that one as he comes one-on-one here with Mendoza. On his backhand, takes a shot. Park, an easy save, holds on. Sean Miller standing tall there to make sure that nobody messes with his keeper.
It's been an up and down affair, that's for sure. Emotions all over the place. A roller coaster ride for these Patriots today, but they finally got somewhat of a stability in this contest, and kind of fell apart there in the second period a bit, but came back strong and continued to pour it on here. And it's good to see these guys having fun out there. I know it's been a frustrating season with all the injuries that have taken place, and they get some consistency back in their game here.
Black got tossed from that face-off, and Gerke came in and won it for the Patriots. It's McDonald with a full head of steam coming through center now up at the red line. Launches this one off into the far corner. Dixon going toe-to-toe with McDonald. Dixon will win that battle. He'll take it over to the near corner. McDonald still shadowing him. Skrlik keeping it in there along the half boards. Morris is going to work for it. He's going to go reversing over to the opposite side there and stops and turns. Fakes out Skrlik, but Skrlik pins him into the boards there. Kicked away by Morris for Rasmussen. Rasmussen finding it up through center, trying to hook up there with Stallard, but a puck out of his reach, and Thayer going to tap it right in. And down there to catch it. There are the Atlanta Knights. Morris looking cross ice with a feed on, looking for Stallard. No icing here as Ludeman will get there. And Thayer, Atlanta, doing some work here to keep it in, but they'll turn it over as Stephen Gerke will come away with Glatt. Gerke in on goal, takes a shot. Oh, and he just misses the glove side. Hits the glass behind. Prevett. 8:37 left here in the third. 9-5 Patriots. Atlanta had the 6-4 victory last night. Patriots aiming to split this weekend and take back 6th place as being the sole possessor of that. As right now they are currently tied with these Atlanta Knights at 30 points apiece. Santa Maria turns it over there, and across the line is Howland. Howland looking, sending it to the front, and a one-time opportunity for Tyler Nolan just goes wide. Santa Maria clearing it out in the neutral zone, caught up at center red by Edgington, over to the near side for Mendoza. Mendoza shovels this one in. Prevette back there to set it up. He swings it around, over for Kennemine. Clears up to the blue line, not out. Kept in there, but it's second effort there. With a pass now for Santa Maria. Trying to dig his way around Mendoza. Great poke check work there by Mendoza. Kennemine with some back checking there on Nolan, but Nolan will dish it out into the neutral zone with Rodriguez over to the near side. Banks it off the boards, ahead for Santa Maria. Santa Maria trying to set up a pass. Too many Patriots in the way. And nice work there on Nolan's pass off the glass for Mikey Carr. Across the blue line. Carr still with it, trying to split the D. Right in on Prevette, and it's in his glove, and he holds on. 7:28 left here in the third. That is the 40th Patriots shot compared to 32 from Atlanta. Phillip Park has been in the entire time. We saw a switching of the goaltenders for Atlanta on the 6th Patriot goal, with Will Arlen starting this one out, and it'll be Mitchell Prevette finishing this contest for Atlanta. Face-off won by the Patriots. Schultz getting it towards the net. Trying to stuff it short side there, but it deflects over to the far boards. And off of Wensley. It goes all the way back to Carter Schultz. He's got one on his tail there. It's Alec Morris. Morris has 2 in this game for Atlanta. Smith with a nice tap ahead now. Trying to find Nasser, but it's poked away and sent up for Cole Stallard. Stallard across the Patriots line. Trying to drag around McDonald and Wensley. Great support there from Rodriguez as it finds its way into the slot with the backhand shot. Park makes a save. Closing the legs just in the nick of time. And he'll hold on. 7 minutes even left here in the third. Patriots hockey is sponsored by Reebok Hockey on their penalty kills. It's ReebokHockey.com. Great selection here in the Pro Shop at the Prince William Ice Center. Visit the Pro Shop to check out the gear. Located here at 5180 Dale Boulevard, Woodbridge, Virginia. Fished out through center now. Trying to kick it ahead was Logan Nasser, but goes in the other direction for Rasmussen, who tees up a shot that goes wide. Kept in by Stallard. Will scoop it down over to the near corner. It's played ahead by McDonald. Actually, it's going to have to go D to D here with Schultz. Puck bouncing, but Schultz will tame it. He sends it through center, and it's cut off there by Dixon. Dixon moves around Schultz. Dixon looking. Far circle, into the slot. A backhand shot. No, it's a feed to the front. Oh, what a great save there. I believe Park got a piece of it, but it comes up to the blue line. And it's Dixon trying to take a shot through, but it deflects onto Wensley, and Wensley trying to touch a pass up there for Smith, but it's Santa Maria across the line. Near circle, winds up, takes a shot, saved by Park. The rebound in the near circle, cleaned up by the Patriots, and up to the blue line and out. 6 minutes to play here in the third. 4-goal lead for the Patriots, and that's going to be too many men against the Patriots. And they're all playing the blame game at this point. Yeah, that'll be it. Wensley will sit this one out for the next 2 or less.
Relatively disciplined weekend. We keep going back to that. There's not too many penalties. I believe this is number 10 or 11 on the entire weekend. Go back to that first contest between Atlanta earlier in the season where there were 10 or 11 in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Potomac Patriots penalty, a bench minor for too many men on the ice at 6 minutes. Bench minor, too many men on the ice on the Reebok penalty kill.
Dumond back up top with a return pass over for Dixon. Down into that far corner. Having trouble there. Nick Ludeman put some pressure there. Nice keep there by Dixon, who takes a point shot, and a save by Park deflects out into the protected netting. 5:28 left here in the third. 1:28 left on the penalty kill for these Patriots. David Stearns alongside Brian Schrems and Ryan Shepard in the broadcast booth. Timeout Atlanta. As you'll hear from John Baranowski down in the timekeeper's box. There it is. And Philip Prevost joining him as our entertainer with the music.
A well-oiled machine.
We are at CrossIceFeed. Visit us at CrossIceFeed.com. Contact at CrossIceFeed.com is how you get a hold of us to enlist us in
Music at
broadcast service
CrossIceFeed.
here in the DC metro region. You can also follow us on Twitter at CrossIceFeed. We love the tweets. And this brings me back to high school.
Was it this song that was a #1 hit in Europe? That was just tearing up the charts?
It wouldn't surprise me, no.
It was this one. Oh, no. It was the Ring song. The ringtone.
Oh,
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
oh that was Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, that's the one.
With the frog, Crazy Frog.
Oh, the frog. Oh, my God. What an awful sequence of conversational pieces we've had here today.
I really could use some Axel F, though. I forgot about that.
That's some 9-5 filler right there.
Bum, ba, 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 da, ba, ba.
Ring,
Bring, ding, 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 ding.
All right. Enough.
Dumont. Back and forth with Dixon. At the top. Sends it into the slot. He's got Santa Maria trying to get the pass down low for Stallard. Stallard at the top. They're pulling the keeper. With the extra attacker on. They have
Going
the
for
man
the win.
advantage. Looking for the empty net now are these Patriots.
I want to see Park get it.
And Dumont. Dixon. Shot. Wide. Rasmussen. Rebound in the corner. To Dumont. To Dixon. Down low to Stallard. Stallard trying to shovel it to the front. This one goes down.
There it
is.
is.
It going to the empty net?
It is.
Oh, off the post. Oh, and it goes off into the far corner. Picked up by Dixon. Somebody's got to hand it off to Park here. Rasmussen giving it back to Dixon. Gerke, and they're trying to create some pressure as Dumont will have it. Up through center now for Santa Maria. And it'll be slapped in off
Oh,
the
you gotta be
same
kidding
post.
me.
Who was that? Was that Gerke with
Gerke,
that shot? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Well, let's see. Where's Logan Nasser? We
Yeah, we got to get him out here.
4:18 left here in the third. 18 seconds left on the man advantage for Atlanta. Edgington will find it, and he'll launch it through center.
There it is.
And no, it's going to go wide of that far post yet again. Chasing it down is Dumont. Dumont having trouble with that pass, but he will get it up to Dixon off the feet of Nolan, so it goes over to the near side boards. Howland trying to poke in there, but Dumont got there first. Stallard turns it over there at the center. Nolan kicks it back onto the stick of Dixon across the line. Dixon on his backhand. Park will touch it. They'll send it back behind. And here comes Mendoza looking for an empty cage as we're back to full strength for the Patriots.
That
So
might have hit the post, too.
anything down there will be an icing from behind the red line. Howland turns around. He scores! 10-5 Patriots. Howland is howling for you. 3:35 left here in the third.
I mean, I guess if you're Atlanta, you got to do something to try and get yourself back in the game here. And no knock to them with the bench that they had this weekend. They put up a pretty good fight winning yesterday's game, and they put on a show here in the second period today. But nonetheless, it's a tough hill to climb.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 71, Chris Howland, unassisted. Howland unassisted, an empty net goal.
Nolan feeding it to the front. And Privet holding that post, making a save. And scooping it down low. And McDonald back up top from Howland. McDonald trying to find a lane, but getting into the way of that one was Elliott. Patriots looking to wrap this one up with a 5-goal lead. A little back and forth second period, that's for sure, as McDonald steps into his check like a Mack truck. Oh, man. On the near side now, it'll be Mikey Carr. Carr drives that one in all the way around. Over for Corley along the half boards. Funny bounce there. Rasmussen has to wrangle it down over to the near side for Elliott. Elliott gets popped over there by Wensley, but there will pick it up at his blue line. And now Nasser across the line into Atlanta territory. Wensley feeds it to the front. Cam Smith trying to poke it home. Loose change collected there. Actually, it's not collected there. It's now dished off into the glove of Privet. 2:11 left here in the third. 10-5 Patriots. Patriots hockey is sponsored in part by the Spine and Joint Institute. SJInstitute.com for more details to address your family wellness sports medicine and chiropractic needs at Dr. Felix Yeskin and Dr. Maria Schaefer in Fairfax, Virginia. sjinstitute.com for more details. We got Doc in the Potomac's penalty box assisting us here today. Hasn't been busy at all this weekend. No.
He's been in there all game.
Yep.
Coach is going to have a word with him. Discipline issues.
Nasser, near circle, drags through, score!
He got it!
Logan Nasser finally gets one. The Patriots bench rejoices. Logan Nasser, he finally gets one to launch through the wickets.
I don't think I'm the only one who thought he was due this weekend.
The reaction of the bench just says it all. Grab that puck. It's been a while for him.
Yeah, he's got 1 goal already on the season. This one makes 2, 7 points total.
I don't know if he's got one here at home. That's what I think it is. I think the last time he may have scored was against Atlanta back in October.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 96, Logan Nasser. Assisted by number 3, Cameron Smith. At number 55, Nick Ludeman. That's Nasser from Smith and Ludeman at 150.
Dixon with a drag move. Gets Atlanta their 6th goal. They're still down by 5 now. Beating Park glove side.
Boy, Dixon's got a shot on him.
Man.
Holy Mackinac.
A nice drag move there. Gerke backhanding it in. It's Goliath through center for Stallard.
Atlanta Knights goal scored by number 3, Zach Dixon, assisted by number 28, Cole Stallard, and number 17, Alec Morris. That's Dixon from Stallard and Morris at 140.
Cowan doing some work in front of the net there. Got a little bit of a shove from Gerke after the play. And we'll have a face-off coming up to the left of Phillip Park. A little push and shove going on there, but you know, cooler heads should prevail. And face-off win up top for Rodriguez. To Dumont, sending it down low for Mendoza. Mendoza trying to get it over to Mikey Carter. There you go. Yeah, Santa Maria giving him quite a time there as this one misses everybody. And no icing. The goalie decides to come out to play. Prevet sending it around over to the near side. Less than a minute to play here. Nolan looking for options. Tries to steer it out front. Tried to do it himself, but Carr will pull the trigger there and couldn't get it on net as it went into the glass. Nolan gets dumped down there as he's sent out in the neutral zone.
I have one more slot for goals. No more scoring.
Here it comes.
No more.
Here it comes. You only got 18, really?
Yeah.
Wow. They've underestimated some of these games.
It's true.
Slapped in, Rodriguez. This is already 25 seconds left. You know, shouldn't throw in the towel just yet. They could probably get one more to fill in that score sheet. Maybe 2 more, just to leave John scratching his head.
I hate you, Dave.
Howland across the line.
So much.
Into the slot, takes his shot, and this one goes all the way up into the protected net.
Just a bit outside.
Stay tuned. After this one, we have some Empire action. Potomac Patriots Empire team looks to rebound after a 4-2 loss last night. After a questionable non-goal that turned the momentum in favor of Atlanta, and they just walked away with that one.
Well, no, it was a goal.
They didn't call it a goal.
That's for sure. The puck did go into the net.
Nobody's contesting that. It's just, you know, the timing of the whistle and everything. Hey, there you go. You get a final score. Potomac Patriots, USPHL Elite Team splits the weekend against the Atlanta Knights with a final score here of 11-6. 46-38 shots in favor of Potomac. They just peppered Atlanta, taking the shot, getting the goal, and they achieved the goal of at least splitting this weekend. Empire action on the other side. Stay tuned here on CrossIceFeed. This has been David Stearns for Ryan Schrems, Ryan Shepard, John Baranowski, and Philip Privas. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. And as always, don't stop believing.
Dave, you know, I stopped believing there for just a moment, but I'm glad you said that.
Of course, the friendly reminder.
I've never heard that before. I think he's starting to use it now, and I think it's going to stick.
He's used it since 2007.